is Dr. Aaron Gum, founder of Blueprint to Practice Automation, yourautomatedpractice.com. Today, I want to talk to you about our weight loss niche. I'm super excited. I'm really pumped about this video. I'm just walking you through our weight loss niche options. Outside of, we have 12 niches. Our weight loss is obviously an intricate part of some of our doctors' processes. Weight loss is huge. I mean, if you think about it, if you look across the country, everyone really needs to lose weight, or everyone needs to continually working on keeping their weight down and becoming healthy. So it's just not like, some people, or some practitioners, they don't want to do weight loss because it's a lot of labor intensive work in the office. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of energy. They feel like they don't collect enough money for the exchange, and they're right, because the old antiquated weight loss models are not worth it. Okay, sitting down with your patients every week, sitting down and educating them, having seminars for them, having complaints and a lot of miscommunications about the program, lackluster results clinically because of a couple reasons: because of compliance, because of bad protocols, 500 calorie diet protocols where patients can't sustain that. A lot of HCG diets out there, fad diets, the soup diet, and whatever it is, Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem, eating packaged foods, you name it. There's a lot of old antiquated ways of doing weight loss, and you're correct that those things aren't worth doing in your clinic for the exchange of revenue that you get, for the headaches that you get. So I'm going to go through a model, kind of give you an overview. We're inside of our platform. This is Blueprint University. I'm kind of give you a walkthrough of our training. This is what it looks like. There's a lot of modules inside each module just to walk you through, just short videos, 2 to 3 minutes, walking you through the protocol, how to implement, and so forth. But I'm going to go over through some of our systems that are going to show you that you don't have to do any of that stuff, such as all the work in your office, a lot of leg work, sitting down with patients and weigh-ins, and that stuff is, I kind of laugh at it when I see it now. It's just really outdated. So when we look at the weight loss model, we have 2 weight loss programs. We have our traditional weight loss, and let you know we have formulators write all of our protocols. Even though I did functional medicine and I did weight loss for a long time, I had formulators that can talk over whoever's listening in my head, or maybe you're just as smart as them, but they wrote our protocols. And they're phenomenal. So we have a weight loss program, and we have our keto program. So our keto program is badass. It's phenomenal. So if you like keto, and keto's a big name these days, and patients like keto, well, we have a keto program for you to do. There's some things that you need to be testing patients. We have surveys that give you a point system that allow you to understand if they're a good candidate for keto, because if you're putting people on keto that their adrenals are shot, that's not a good program. So we have some pretty cool systems, just some added paperwork and a one-page sheet that identifies that patient if they could do keto or not, which is really cool. And a couple adrenal tests that require 0 labs. So we try to stay away from the labs. You can add them if you want, but our systems are lab-friendly or lab-free, but you can make them lab-friendly. So when we look at weight loss, there's a lot of opportunity with weight loss. If you look at the statistics, if you're a chiropractor, we treat 5% of the population, and it's really just because of our own profession. We have all these different types of models, and we're our own curse. But when you look at statistics, I think 86% of people, they said Google how to lose weight, how to eat healthy, how to live longer. So a big percentage are already looking these things up. Okay. Of course, there's a lot of competition out there, but there's already people looking. So the people that walk through your door for chiropractic or knee pain or neuropathy, whatever it may be, whatever they walk through the door for, they are probably a candidate for one of our metabolic components, either weight loss or keto, or our TYG, Trust Your Gut program, which is our 90-day functional medicine program, which I made a separate video on. You can go watch under our YouTube channel. But so people are looking for it. You just got to be able to connect the dots for them. So if they come in with low back pain, you can connect the dots. If they come in with knee pain, connect the dots. Decompression, connect the dots. Well, what do I mean by connect the dots? Well, most of these people are overweight. Every pound you're overweight is 4 pounds on the weight-bearing joint. Okay, so these patients are coming in for a condition, but they have this accelerating factor over here, accelerating their degenerative condition at light speed. And that's why you see a lot of people, 45 stage 2 degeneration, 25 and low back pain. So that component, that metabolic component. So we were taught as chiropractors, and maybe you're an MD or naturopath, listen to this. We're all taught a certain philosophy, but what we usually do is we leave that metabolic component out. And the reason why we leave it out is because we don't have the systems, we don't have the protocol set in place that gets good results, and we don't have the staff to service it, and we don't have the time or energy to service it in our clinic. Well, we've taken all those components. We've taken time and energy and systems, and we've taken the time and energy part out of it, and we've added the systems part in it, which really streamlines this process. And I'm excited to go through this. So our training is really plug and play. It's very easy to follow. It's for staff and doctors. Welcome to Blueprint to Weight Loss. We're just going to go over what our weight loss kits consist of. So, just a philosophy behind our weight loss. A lot of people ask when we get on the phone. Our philosophy is really simple. We're teaching people to make healthy lifestyle choices. So we have pop-out colored spoons and a weigh scale to measure their food properly. We teach them, so it's all color-coded. So our patient packet is all color-coded, the food categories, the online curriculum, and which I'll get to here in a little bit, is along lines with the patient packet. So we're teaching them how to portion control. So we're not teaching them, hey, eat 500 calorie diet for 30 days, and let's try to transition you back into 1,500 to 2,000. It's not. It is feasible because I've done it before, but it's the very small percent of people want to do that. We want to teach something sustainable. So we're teaching people lifestyle changes. We give them recipes of the day and wellness tips of the day. We teach them over and above weight loss. We teach them the protocol, but we teach them lifestyle choices as well, which is important. That's what it all comes down to. They got there because of the lack of lifestyle choices they made, the good ones, and the lack of, I guess you'd say, template in their life to rely on. So we're teaching them the template. We're teaching them the blueprint to health, so to speak. So our weight loss, we go over, clinically we're looking at, we have a gut product. We have a product that addresses candida. Candida is a huge thing with weight loss. It's one of the biggest things why people have weight loss resistance and gain weight fast. Okay, and it creates another multitude of metabolic conditions if we don't address the candida long term. So we have a candida product. We have a thyroid product. It's all from natural, plant-based, food-based products. We don't have any synthetic products. Our formulators were very, very, very strict, like overly strict, like things I didn't even know that were really cool concepts. We have a healthy fat, which is obviously important in weight loss product. And then we have what's called metabolic H3. We're addressing the hunger hormones, which is huge: lectin, adiponectin, and one more. So those are huge with weight loss. And then obviously meal replacement. We have a plant-based one, we have a vegan one, we have a cold-pressed New Zealand whey one. So you can choose, the patient can choose, or you can choose clinically of what you want to do with your patients, which is really, really cool. And then our weight loss program is a traditional 30-day, but we have ways you can add on to make it longer. So if someone needs to lose 100 pounds, there's a way to treat a person that wants to lose 100 pounds, or 80 or 60 or 40. Well, most people with our traditional 30 lose 20 to 40, depending on the individual and how much weight they need to lose. So those are some quick concepts around our weight loss. It's really cool. I still amazed when I look at the results from our clients, and we have worked with over 350 doctors right now at least, and they get phenomenal results. So the patient handbook's pretty straightforward. So we have all the paperwork in here to train on the patient handbook, what it looks like, what you need to know, and the weight loss kit, what's in the kit. So the things I was just talking about, we have all the detailed product sheets for you to be able to go through. It's a great study guide for you when you start beginning into this training. And if the patient ever wants information about the products, you can actually include that into their patient packet if you want. It's optional. So recipe book, obviously we created a recipe book for patients to be able to carry around. All the recipes are online automated curriculum as well. So you can give them a manual, or you can say, hey, they're online. So either way, and I'll get to that online portion here in a little bit. Weekly wellness. So on our automated online curriculum, so when you enroll a patient into our online curriculum, it teaches them every day. So they're going to get recipes of the day, they get wellness tip of the day, they get a product knowledge tip of the day, they get a inspirational tip, and some verbiage on those components. So they get that every day automatically. When we don't use like an Aweber or nothing like that, or email system. We built a software system that does all this for you. It stores their handbook also, so if they lose their handbook, they can go back and actually look at it in their account. So if they lose it, they can go in and print it themselves. So that's really cool. And anything they need on paper is in their account. So whatever you give them to start the program, you can always say, hey, if you lose this, here's where you can find it. So anyway, the weekly wellness is seminars. We have weekly seminars that they can attend on different topics, like why exercise is important, why gluten is bad for you, why circulation is important to your health, or just very simple topics that you and I would probably want to tell our patients. They're very generalized health topics. We don't get into like philosophy or nothing like that, so you don't have to worry about us talking, or our system talking to your patients about something you wouldn't, because they're all very general topics that most patients, you got to talk to them on an elementary level for them to learn. So we added that on a weekly basis that they get. Implementation A to Z, it's pretty straightforward. So that's going to be a lot of your implementation guidelines to implementing your weight loss. So if you go into this section, you can see we're going to have, let's see here, we're going to have different videos, just very short videos, where to find the automated ROF seminar video, seminar training goals, how to do introduction to the automated seminar, patient consultation flow. So that's really easy. So we have a doctor that helps us out on that. So that's kind of what that looks like when you go into a module. So A to Z, we have anything you need for implementation. You may have some clarification questions, and we have a very structured onboarding process. If you're implementing weight loss, you're going to be getting on the phone with a couple of our team members to make sure you're implementing it properly. So we're here, our team is here to help. We're just not going to hand you over the software and say, hey, good luck. We actually have a team and systems and processes on our end that are able to service all of our clients and make sure that there's success in your process. Paperwork, any paperwork you need. So new patient paperwork, we have an adrenal test to make sure they're a good candidate for keto. We have any paperwork we have involved in this program is under this tab, and it explains what paperwork's what and what it's for. Patient enrollment portal. So this is really cool. So if you haven't watched our online training, you probably don't know the philosophy behind our business model. So everything's automated. So we have an automated seminar, we have an automated ROF. So it really does all the work for you. All you have to do is have a staff member walk in and say, hey, how do you want to pay? That's pretty much it. Doctor has nothing to do with it if you're marketing weight loss and driving people into the clinic. So that's really cool. And our patient enrollment portal is something that teaches your patients for you. So our software, you enroll the patient into one of our niches, whatever they buy. It teaches them every single day for the duration of the program, which is going to keep them engaged, build value in the program, allow that patient to feel like they have huge perceived value in what they paid for. And a lot of touches, it builds relationships without you having to do anything. So while you're sleeping, this system's working. While you're working, this system's working. While you guys are operating your clinic, Betty, Carrie, and Gary at home are getting a message from your clinic teaching them about what cortisol is and why it's bad for their health, or stuff like that. Marketing, all the marketing you need internally and externally we have. Obviously, a lot of our clients like doing their own marketing, but we understand that a good system is no good without new patients. So we have to teach you marketing. So if you don't know anything about marketing, we have every resource that you need. We have Facebook ad companies, we have newspaper ads, and we have radio scripts. We have mailer companies. We have people that will negotiate TV and radio for you. So we have all the resources, and we kind of take pride in going out and finding good resources for our clients for marketing. And we learn from our clients. We may have a client that when we have 350 doctors, and we have a really cool private Facebook page where all of our doctors are on it. So tons of doctors are sharing successes and new things that they found. And then I'll do my research and say, well, let me look at that. And I'll do my research and get on the phone with the CEO of that company or whoever's running it, and really just vet them out and give them a couple doctors and see if they really work. And if they work, we add them on. So it's really cool. That system works really well. Keto option. So the next thing, keto option. Man, our keto protocol is, like I said, it's bad A. I mean, it's probably, and not, I'm not tooting my own horn or our own horn, our formulators and our team. This keto protocol is the best on the market. I know there's a lot of great keto programs, but we have a couple secrets that nobody is doing, and it's changing the game in the keto game. Okay, so it's phenomenal, and it's research backed. A lot of the concepts are backed by research, which is really cool. So we're excited about having keto. We've had it for about a year now. We just made a couple tweaks to it, depending on when you're listening to this, but we just make a couple tweaks to it that it just it blows my mind what it is. But anyway, so the next one is red light weight loss training. So a lot of our clients have red light weight loss machines, like infrared weight loss machines, like the different. There's a lot of different technologies. We have a couple that we have really one that we recommend that's probably the best on the market results wise. I have it in my house actually because I had it in my clinic for years. But results wise, compliance, and the way you can market it supersedes any other technology out there. So we have a whole entire business model training on red light weight loss. So we literally, it's a whole business model. Short videos teaching you the processes. Our business development director did red light weight loss in his clinic for years. He built $2 million practices off of red light weight loss in chiropractic. He did niches as well, but his weight loss processes, he is the, knock on wood, toot our own horn, he's the best probably coach I've ever seen, and I'm so lucky to have him on our team that teaches his model. So we have a lot of strategies on where you can get 30 to 40 new patients a month with red light with spending zero marketing dollars, which is really cool. And then we do have resources that are marketing resources that will get you prepaid visits, up to 30 to 50 leads a month, prepaid visits coming in your office. And then the cool thing about that is we teach you how to take a weight loss patient or how to take a red light weight loss patient and convert them into other niches, maybe knee pain or neuropathy or chiropractic or decompression. So we teach you how to convert them in to another niche and build a bigger case value, and have, let's say weight loss came in and convert them into chiropractic. And now you have the systems to service two niches at once, because we take this whole metabolic niche and we push it all outside the clinic. In any instance, you don't have to service it in the clinic, because with when you think about this, the patient enrollment portal is teaching you for them. Thing I didn't go over is the patient can actually log their food, water intake, activity. They can journal. They can even send virtual questions to you, to your office, to your staff. Your staff can answer all of them. So you push the whole entire communication with your patient outside into the software, the education of the patient into the software. So the whole metabolic component is pushed outside the clinic. So when you add it to a chiropractic program, you're not having to service that in the clinic. You're just servicing the chiropractic portion of it while they're letting the systems teach them, and you're communicating with them and tracking them and keeping them accountable with our online patient portal system. Phenomenal. So now you can build bigger case fees, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 case fees, because you're treating two niches at once, but you're only doing the work for one, which is, that's where a lot of our philosophy comes into play, where we're helping doctors save extreme time and energy, while increasing their collections while working less, because we're teaching them how to leverage systems to create revenue with not a lot of work to do it. So that's a dream come true. So it's really cool. If you ever want any more information about this, just jump on our training, which I'll give you here in a minute, and we go through our systems in more depth, obviously. 5-star tips to weight loss implementation. So we have some tips that that make the program better. As time goes on, we realize that, hey, maybe we should add this, some tips that here's how you can make this process better and so forth. So we added that section. And we have masterminds on just weight loss, on the weight loss niche or the red light weight loss training. We have masterminds each month. We have masterminds on different topics, and whenever it's a weight loss topic, we put it into the mastermind section. So if you miss it, you can always go back and watch it and be able to make sure you grab those nuggets that we go over live on our Zoom masterminds each week, which goes into the topic of how we work as a company. So how we work as a company. So we have one program, one price. You get all of our niches. If you ever want to go over your options, let's get on a phone call, a strategy call to make sure it's a good fit first. But we have kind of 3 arms to our program. We have all the niche training for staff or doctors online. We have all the business training. So not only are we teaching niches and systems and automation and clinical protocols, which we do, and by the way, we do have all the products that support all these protocols set in place, so it's all plug and play. But what we do is we teach them business models as well. So we're really passionate about teaching business, how to run your clinic better, how to hire the right staff, how to understand what the right people are coming into your clinic, how to build better culture in your office, how to keep stats better, how to have better team meetings, things that a lot of people, phone training, customer service, patient experience, all these topics that a lot of people need to make sure that they be cognitive of, that they keep learning and keep working on these things, because these are the kind of the heartbeat of your clinic. If you're not working on these things, then the heartbeat is going to get weaker and weaker and weaker. It doesn't matter what niches you're doing and how much money you're collecting. If that heartbeat gets weaker in your clinic, then things are going to start falling apart. So we take pride in that. So we want to make sure that we teach our clients principles around those concepts. And then the third part of our program, the third arm of our program, is our interactive training. So really cool stuff. We have weekly trainings, weekly Q&As. We have multiple strategy sessions you can jump on throughout the week. Our business development director handles all of those. So 4 or 5 docs at a time. You're getting your questions answered. You're learning from other people's questions. Creating strategies together, which is really cool. And then you can schedule one-on-one calls with our team members, our coaches. We have 5 coaches. We have a complete help desk that's on standby at all times. So if you need a question, if you're trying to get a question answered, you send a question in, they'll get you the answer, push you in the right direction, or find what you're looking for and make sure that you get it. So then we have a private Facebook page, which I mentioned earlier. All of our doctors are on it. It's a really cool community that we've created. We're really tight niche community where we work together. Everyone's posting things and successes and even failures, and say, hey, I tried this and I'm having a hard time. What has everyone else tried? And then you're going to get probably 10 doctors telling you what they've tried. So it's a really cool way to plug into people in the field and be able to see what they're doing. Obviously areas are different and so forth, but you can get a good understanding of trends out in the field doing the same things that you're doing in your clinic with our niches. So I just wanted to go through like our training, what it looked like, really just kind of go over the concepts and strategies with this niche. A lot of opportunity with weight loss. Combining niches is huge. Red light weight loss is huge. We can teach you how to flood your doors using red light weight loss, and then convert those patients into bigger case fees, such as our Trust Your Gut protocol, or weight loss in chiropractic, or weight loss in knee pain, or weight loss in decompression, whatever it may be. But jump on our training, theautomationdoc.com, www.theautomationdoc.com. I'm going to go into our systems a lot more and how they work, how they function. I'm going to show you examples of some of the automated seminars and automated ROFs and a lot of those concepts that I just kind of mentioned in this video. But you're going to be able to find that on www.theautomationdoc.com. At the end of that, you'll be able to schedule a call with me. And those are really just strategy calls. It's zero selling. I don't sell our program. I don't need to sell our program. People are calling us all the time about using our program, and I'm pretty low key. We're going to go over a strategy though, and we're going to say what your clinic is doing, what you're doing currently, and I'm going to say here's where Blueprint will fit into your practice, because it fits into every practice. Some people use it as their only model, but it complements any other model. And I can show you exactly how that's going to happen. And if it doesn't, I'm going to tell you the truth, and it's not. Usually, it's not that case, though. It fits in every model. We have a lot of chiropractors, we have MDs, we have nurse practitioners, we have podiatrists. I mean, it fits in any model. So get on our training. You can find that in the comment section of this video if you're watching this on YouTube. And then I hope I can talk to you. So y'all have a good day, and God bless. We'll talk to you soon.